Hello everyone, I'm Michaela and today I'm going to teach you about the cardiovascular system. So the cardiovascular system is sometimes called the circulatory system. Those two names mean the same thing, so either one is okay. The cardiovascular system is talking about things like our heart and our blood and why those are so important. So today we're going to learn about the heart, about blood vessels that carry blood to the heart and away from the heart, and about the different parts of your blood. So first, let's talk about the heart. When we learned about the muscular system, we talked about how the heart is one big muscle that keeps pumping, squeezing to move blood. This blood comes into your heart and is sent away from your heart. So let's learn more about what's actually happening in your heart. So we have some arrows to help us see. But first, step one, blood comes to your heart because it needs oxygen. So if you see blue, that means the blood needs oxygen. So here we have blood coming to your heart from all different parts of your body. It comes in here and your heart pumps to move it up here and send it out of your heart and to your lungs. So the blood goes to your lungs where it can get the oxygen it needs. After your blood gets oxygen from your lungs, it comes back here into your heart. Heart keeps pumping to send it up and out to the rest of your body. So to review, the blood comes from all over your body into your heart, like here and here. Your heart pumps to send it down and up out of your heart into your lungs, which we'll learn about those more next time in the respiratory system. So your blood goes to your lungs and it gets the oxygen it needs. Then it comes back from your lungs to the heart. Heart pumps to send it up and out to the rest of your body, taking the oxygen back with it. I like to think of it like if my family needs something, like food, I go to the store, maybe they send me to the right place where I can get the food, come back and I take it home to my family. Same way, your blood comes to your heart because it needs oxygen, goes to your lungs, back to your heart to be sent out to the rest of your body. So next, we're going to learn about blood vessels. And blood vessels are these tubes, like here and here, that carry blood to your heart and away from your heart. There are 3 different kinds of blood vessels, okay? So, picture. First, we have veins. Veins are the kind of blood vessels that carry blood from all over your body to your heart. So veins are carrying blood that needs oxygen. It's going to the heart. Now over here, the red one, we have an artery. Arteries are what carry blood with oxygen from your heart back out to the rest of your body. So arteries carry blood away from the heart to the rest of your body to bring that oxygen that your cells need. Now in the middle, we have this maze-looking thing. These are called capillaries. All these little branches, they're capillaries, and those connect veins to arteries. So sometimes things like nutrients or hormones can transfer between veins and arteries, and that happens through capillaries. So we've talked now about the heart. We've learned about blood vessels that carry blood to the heart and away from the heart. But what about the blood itself? So blood is actually really interesting. When we look at blood, all we can see is a red liquid, right? but there are different parts of blood. It's just too small for us to see with our eyes. So here's a picture of what we could see in blood if we could look at it very closely. So here, we have our blood vessel, like a vein or an artery or a capillary, what we just learned about. And here's a picture with the 4 different parts of blood. So first, we have our red blood cells. So here's the red blood cells, the term. Here's a picture. You can see these all over. The red blood cells carry the oxygen. I like to think of them like a boat, carrying the oxygen to your body where it needs it, coming back to the heart and lungs to get more and take it out. Okay, so that's red blood cells. Now we also have white blood cells. These white blood cells help to fight against infections. They help to keep you from getting sick. We'll learn more about these when we talk about the immune and lymphatic systems. But for now, just remember, red blood cells carry oxygen, white blood cells help you fight against infection so you don't get sick all the time. Now we also have these things called platelets. Here's some more. Platelets are in your blood to help it clot. So to clot means it hardens. Like if maybe you're cooking and you cut yourself by accident. So you're bleeding. It's bleeding, but eventually it stops bleeding and it is hard. It's not liquid anymore. The blood hardens. That is called clotting. And the platelets help your blood do that so you don't keep bleeding and lose too much blood. Very important, right? Now the last part of blood is called plasma. This is just the liquid part of blood that everything else is in. So those are the 4 main parts of blood. Red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets, and plasma. So the last thing that we need to talk about is the big question: why is the cardiovascular system important? Why do we need things like a heart, blood vessels, and blood? Well, here are a few reasons. Number 1, the cardiovascular system provides your cells with things like oxygen, nutrients, and hormones, right? It's carrying those things that your cells need, taking it all around your body. It also removes waste products from your cells. Just like we have to take out the trash so our home does not fill with garbage, your body also has to keep removing things it does not need, and your cardiovascular system helps do that. Third, blood helps to control your body's temperature so you don't get too hot or too cold. And last, white blood cells help your body fight infection. We talked about this, right? So you don't get sick. Those are very important things. We'll learn more about some of those later, but for now, those are the 4 main reasons why your cardiovascular system is so important. So that's it for the cardiovascular system. Join next time and we will learn more about the respiratory system